The Anglican man of cloth speaking was Bishop Christopher Ruto in Eldoret North, not the Archbishop Jackson Ole Sapit. Meanwhile, and as a strategist, David Ndii now says the so-called People's Assembly will be fully rolled out from January. Dr. Ndii was earlier this month arrested in Kwale and insists there is nothing wrong with the secession debate that has been going on in the country. He spoke to Sophia Wanuna in tonight's News in Review. Here's part of that interview, which will air tonight at 10 p.m. on KTN News.
The question of should we be negotiating our Kenyan nationhood as just people, Sophia and David, with their individual sort of bill of rights, or are we communities, Kikuyus, Maasais, Kisii, Kamba, Luos, who are sort of nations in their own right, and they have territory. And therefore, they should exercise some autonomy and sovereignty. And we are talking about issues of confederation of different nationalities, of nations.
Do you truly believe that would happen in your lifetime, that this country will break up?
It's an intellectual debate. I said my objective...
Can it actually happen?
My objective was to frame. That's what intellectuals do. We are not into statecraft. Statecraft is for other people. But I have contributed to framing this conversation in a manner that we have not been doing it before. Yet those are the issues that bother us as a country. They are the issues that are undermining.
So it's dialogue, it's a conversation you started. You're not looking to actually see this.
I have no problem with people deciding that it's not Kenya is not a politically viable entity, and therefore they decide how do we break it up, as long as we do it peacefully. I wrote recently and explained that at any rate, and this was in response to the issue of President going around saying he does not want to hear about people talking about it and territorial integrity, that we have already signed away that territorial integrity because we are signed up to the East African Political Federation. And only this May, that very president went to Arusha and he approved what they're calling the transitional mechanism towards East African Federation called Confederation. Okay? So if we are going to be into a East African Confederation, then you have to ask, what's the big deal about asking whether that federation will ultimately be made up of 5 nations or sub-regions within those countries, especially when you have countries as problematic as ours, and Uganda as well, which is now also very problematic in terms of its of nationhood.